Ladies and gentlemen, time to get into some pros.
I was getting some pros. I forgot to get the liquor, man. I was supposed to get more liquor in that.
Shit. Yo. Damn.
Alright, the pros. The fight scenes were awesome. I didn't like this. Oh, actually, no, that's a con. But that's a small con, so I'll let that go. The fight scenes were pretty cool, right? I like the politics behind it. Because one of the things that I was wanting from that movie is that I wanted them to be political about it. And I did get that, you know, a lot of politics between him and Killmonger, even his own council. We saw like a lot of scenes with him and his council, or talking to different people in his from Wakanda, talking about politics and stuff like that. So that was a good thing, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he is a warrior, he is a superhero at some extent to certain people, but he's also a leader. He's a king, and politics should be an everyday thing for him. You know what I mean? So to have the political side in the movie was very interesting, very good. I do like the culture thing because I'm just a sucker for that. Anything I see with culture, like it could be black and Indian, Arabic, Spanish, or some European shit, Japanese. Like if it has a lot of culture in it, I'm a sucker for it. So I like that. He was like a black James Bond.
So,
with a mega suit though.
So who was your favorite character in that movie?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
I know.
I think it would have to be Killmonger.
Fuck. That's right, Nick.
I think it has to be Killmonger.
Greek.
I just like his ideology. Like I like the way he thinks. Because I think I was going into this before. I didn't get into it. Like I said, like, I'm Puerto Rican and Ecuadorian. I'm Hispanic, and I feel the same way that he would feel if I find out that there's a Spanish community that actually has all this power that can help my people, but they don't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? They don't even like let them know that they practically don't exist. You know what I'm saying? So I think I would feel the same way that Killmonger would feel if, like, I found out that Puerto Ricans actually have a country to themselves, that they're hiding this precious like metal that they don't share with the Puerto Ricans out here that are suffering. That they're like, you know, because I see a lot of my people, you know, crackheads and son and stuff, and you're going to prison for some silly stuff, but they just needed to do it because they needed to survive. And you mean to tell me that with all those riches and all those metals and all this power you have, you can't help us out here
eating big, you know, over there while we struggling.
Like you and we're the same people. You know what I'm saying? We're the same people. So I feel Killmonger on that. You know, I think he hit a chord with me with that talk he had with Black Panther especially. He was like, "Wow, people, what were y'all?" And then when he sat down at the council, he was like, you know, he was like, "Where was Wakanda at?" Huh? We was looking at them. They all put that.
They put their heads in the sand. Like, no.
Yeah. It turns to Homer Simpson with the bitches. Yeah. And it was Wakanda at, like, you know, when we was slavery, when all of that stuff, you know, it's true. It's true. So I can understand how he feels, you know.
Because like that dude, everything he said was like the truth.
Yeah.
It's just that he was a more radical way of doing it.
He was too radical about it. Where like, instead of like, he blamed Wakanda for it and wanted to hurt Wakanda a bit, instead of just blaming them and then try to change them, which he was doing, but he was still hurting them at the same time.
Yeah, because he wanted them to feel what he felt. They took everything from him. Yeah. And mind, he basically grew up in California, Watts, mind you. I mean Oakland. Sorry, he grew up in Oakland as a little kid without a father. You know how hard that is growing up without a father in the hood.
I know.
Like, come on, man. That's everything Killmonger said brought a tear to my eye, and I'm like, I resonate with this dude, man. Like he said, like, I am not, like, we are not people. He's like, from Africa, everybody from here, everybody your people.
Yeah, I know, right?
He said that. I was like, man.
I do agree with Black Panther where, I'm sorry, where he didn't want to, like, fully give out the vibranium to, like, just anybody, because we live in a different world. You know what I'm saying? Because Killmonger was talking about, like, you know, that's what they did to us. That's how they took over Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, they violently took over it. You know, Black Panther's like, but it's a different world now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a different world now. Like, we can't just give our vibranium to just anybody and think like they're just gonna work hand in hand with us.
Like what he said with the lady in the art store. I mean, in the museum.
Yeah.
He said that shit. I was like,
yeah.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker.
Yeah, because Killmonger was like, I just want the vibranium to have black people just rule over the world. Black Panther's like, it shouldn't be that way. It should be together. It should all we should all work together. You know, so like.
He said he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it the way the colonizer taught him how.
Yeah, exactly. Because Black Panther was like, if you do that, then you're no different than the colonizers. We should just all work together. So I agree with Black Panther, but Killmonger's reaction would be my initial reaction. It would be like, you had all of this for Puerto Rican people and you ain't do nothing, man. What's going on, bro?
Like I know I would choose Killmonger's route because when I became a bouncer,
I choose his ideology, but I choose Black Panther's route of the way of doing it. But but Killmonger's ideology, I would choose it.
Like listen, when I became a bouncer, when I had the ability to stick it to the man by not letting them in the clubs, oh, I was going crazy. I was power hungry. You couldn't tell me nothing.
And get away with it?
Woo, baby!
Woo, baby!
Son, you gave me a Macho Man Madness helmet. I was woo, yeah. That was going crazy, son. You'd never give me that much power, baby.
It must have been joyful to just every time you punch a white man, there was like 400 years of slavery behind that punch. Go to that face. Like, I
wouldn't punch him, just like restraining them, grabbing them up, holding them, making them feel powerless. Oh man,
this is for fucking slavery.
So I'm like Rosa Parks. Yeah, but you know, I'm sorry, let you finish. So what else? Pros.
Oh, what else was good? The acting was good. The acting was really good. To be honest with you, don't take this as a negative. I didn't really expect any less, though, with that cast though. Once I heard that whole cast that was in there, I was like, the acting is like without question gonna be good because all those actors I've seen before and other stuff, they were great. So if anybody doubting the acting, you just don't know acting.
Yeah. You know so what do you feel about the new cat in the Hollywood business, Winston Duke?
Winston Duke.
M'Baku, baby.
Oh. You see what you did?
It's no secret and there's no surprise. That's my favorite character.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed his politics too.
Yeah.
Like towards the end when Killmonger was doing his Killmongering thing and T'Challa was just rezzed by drinking the herbal fruit. Mm-hmm. He was like, you know, T'Challa was like, you know, I could use an army. It's like. So you mean to tell me that no Black Panther has touched these lands for hundreds of years, and now all of a sudden you're coming over here talking about us
when you need it?
Exactly. That was the whole thing. Like, get off my.
That did make me feel a certain way when I saw that.
It's like I will not help you.
When he helped,
still came back though.
When he helped, I was like, and I see him at the end, the part of the council. I'm like, damn. He did change, man. He changed the way the culture is now. Now they look at them as equals instead of beneath them.
Exactly.
I saw that. I was like,
because even in the beginning when they had the initial trial, all the 4 of the 5 kingdoms were already there and they were announced and whatnot. But the Jabaris, they made themselves heard, and like, when they came in, everybody else was like, it's like the redheaded stepchild. You know, it was like the black sheep of the family.
Yeah.
What are they doing here?
And Rollo. What Rollo doing here? And he comes in and he just blows up the whole spot.
Yeah.
That shit made me emotional though, man. Like that movie made me emotional too many times, and I don't like feeling vulnerable. So
I get emotional about us.
And I definitely enjoyed like that aspect of M'Baku.
Yeah.
Like when everybody else, like when the other 4 tribes, who were all about playing to the traditions of the Black Panther and all the other stuff. When things went tits up for them, the Jabari tribe, they still had their stuff under control.
Yeah.
The Jabari land ended up being their safe haven. That was their escape from Killmonger and all of them.
Yeah.
So the outcast ended up saving them.
I'm telling you, so it's like as long as you about yourself, as long as you about what you be about, when the ish hits the fan, they know Like, other people are going to eventually find out. Well, stuff ain't all screwed up over there. Let's go and see.
That show was the same.
Let's go and...
Fuck kings, you can survive on your own.
Self-sufficiency, baby.
Exactly.
Self-reliance.
I got the next Black Panther in my head already.
Yeah. So this is something that ODD said. Me and him both agreed with this after we left the theaters. We basically said that T'Chaka was more of the villain in the movie.
T'Challa?
T'Chaka.
Oh, the father? Nah, he ain't a villain.
He murdered his brother and tried to keep that entire thing a secret. Like, all of that could have been squashed if an effort was made to bring Lil Killmonger back with them when he was a youngin'. But nah, they decided Little Man was a loose end, and then they just tried to sweep it under the rug. True. Like, even in that deleted scene that they showed, he was still trying to come to terms with what he did, taking out his own brother and whatnot, and kind of like cutting off that part of his personal Wakandan legacy. Like, he just shut out a part of his family from the land of which he is king. Like,
I think it's really just with the son.
Like, that should. You ain't gonna argue that it didn't work out good for Killmonger. But the fact is, that was allowed to happen because T'Chaka made it so. T'Chaka made a bad judgment call, and because he was the one in power, everybody was like, "Well, you the one with the house keys. You the one who know."
I mean, I think
the driver.
I wouldn't go as far as to call him a villain, but I do think he did really, really, really bad decisions.
He was a villain.
But I don't think he was the villain. I think, like, politically, he saw that event politically, not violently. Like, I think the son thing, like, he could have just taken Killmonger and maybe like done something, but like Killmonger would eventually be asking about his pops, like what happened to his pops, and then he had to
have to own up to it.
But he had to lie to him at first.
Well, to say white man.
And is that not a villainous thing to do?
Not really. I feel like it was all political motive. Like, the brother got killed because he tried to kill him. Like, even you said it was self-defense. Like, he took out the gun on the king of Wakanda and tried to shoot him. And he didn't. But he tried, though. Like, he didn't hit him, but he tried. So he had every right to kill him. Because the only way I see in Wakanda that you can kill a king is through ritual. Battle ritual. Yeah. He took that aspect out of it and he said, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I don't need no ethics, no rules, no customs. I'm just going to kill you out here. And, like, if he would have went to Wakanda and said, yeah, I killed him because he took a gun out on me and tried to kill me, I think they would have been like, then you did the right thing. You did the right thing. He tried to kill you and, like, you killed him.
And instead of fessing up, he kept it under wraps.
I think he kept it under wraps.
And he died with that secret in his body.
Yeah. When
the UN embassy got bombed in Civil War.
Yeah, I think
he was the villain.
Nah, I don't think he was the villain. That's far. That's too far. That's too far. I think it was just all politically motivated. That's all.
So this is Mo episode, so I'm gonna have to agree with you for now. I'm gonna have to play devil's advocate, and I agree with you, sir.
You're playing angel advocate.
Angel advocate.
Mo ain't no angel, baby. You see when he cursed that what's the name, and we had the episode cut short.
That's not what his Instagram account says. Your cherubic looking at. Slap some angel, slap some wings on you, and give you a bow and
So
arrow.
any other pros?
Like Cupid.
Any pros, or that's it for you?
Nah, overall the movie was good.
Okay. Shaq Gaspard, he was a former pro wrestler who was M'Baku's body double.
I mean,
and was also a stand-in for one of his body.
I don't know really how deep to go into it, but it was just an overall good movie. It was a Marvel movie.
So how would you rank that movie?
Out of what?
Like 5 out of 5 ratings.
Oh
like,
God!
Out of 5?
He's giving you the melter.
Yeah, like 5 stars.
Nah, not 5 stars. No. Like I told you, I still don't know why that movie would make $1 billion.
So what would you rank that?
It was better than Homecoming. It was way better than Homecoming.
Yeah, I still haven't watched that movie in its entirety. Like, looking at that Indian Flash Thompson makes me stop halfway.
Bollywood Flash.
Just don't make him out of 5 stars, I don't know. Maybe a 3.5.
So I gave it 5 Panther claws out of 5.
Really?
Yeah, I liked it.
I mean, like, it was a good movie. I just still, like, I didn't get like Winter Soldier. I'm good out of it.
Yeah, like in my opinion, I would say Iron Man 1. Iron Man's 1. 2 is Winter Soldier. 4 is
You mean 3?
I mean 3 is
I can't even count.
Yeah, I'm bugging. I'm thinking about multiple shit. All right, Iron Man is 1. Winter Soldier's 2. Infinity War's 3, and Black Panther's 4.
I haven't seen Infinity War, so I can't tell.
So then
You'll see it next week.
Huh?
You'll see it next week then.
I'll see it next week. Why?
You'll see it next week. And we're gonna record you.
I think it would be, for me, my list would be Winter Soldier 1, then Iron Man, and Black Panther is, Black Panther's maybe no one even hit top 5. I'm thinking of the older movies in the MCU. I think.
You better not put Iron Man 3 ahead of it though.
No, the Iron Man 3 is horrible. At least in my opinion. Guardians of the Galaxy. Big 3. What was that look for? Breeze Lou. I'm gonna say the real name.
About to break kayfabe.
Oh, well, yeah. Have we wrap this up?
You like Black Panther more than Guardians?
Yeah.
All right, but why?
The same conversation we had in the hallway with Edwin, with certain character developments about Winter Soldier and how they did the characters and stuff. That goes the same with Black Panther. I don't want to get into that. That's an episode on itself.
But you think the character development in Black Panther was better than Guardians?
Yeah.
Oh.
Villain wise, it had a better villain and had better supporting cast.
It clearly had It had 2 better villains.
Yes, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry.
SoundCloud.
I'm sorry. So
Ulysses Claude.
no, since it's your episode, I will agree with you.
Get that SoundCloud
Yes,
going.
it's your episode. I will agree with you.
It had just all the villains in that movie. Man, if you can even throw Black Panther's father's villain in there.
3 better villains.
I converted him. I told y'all.
This is a nice organic way to end the episode.
T'Chaka was the devil.
Now, the reason why I said it's a nice organic way to end the episode, you all leaning back and he leaning back. It's like, damn, this is the end thing, and I should end it and put the picture frame over and say, "Welcome to Wakanda."
The flow, the Barbarian.
Just put it exclusively over me.
That could be another conversation with the Guardians. So.
Yo, hell yes.
You're another conversation with the Guardians.
That could be another conversation.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what Mo thinks. Mo knows best right now. This is an all Mo Dirty Bonica episode.
And then on the dance off, we're talking about Guardians.
He was killing it.
I didn't even pay attention to that.
I was sitting there for a ripple vision. He was killing it right there.
Y'all talking about Guardians.
He was
Guardians
back.
ended there. Guardians' ultimate battle scene was a dance off. So I figured I'd end this on a dance off. You're welcome, America, and other parts of the world.
Fucking dance off, man. All right, people. Deuce.
Carla's boyfriend looks nice, and she's away for the night. I bet I could get up to all sorts of naughty things with him. It would be a shame to waste him.